I need y'all to help me educate Sammy here because I made a video saying Hulk Hogan's death does not absolve him of his wrongdoings in his life, and we don't have to be sad about the fact that Hulk Hogan is dead. And Sammy here wants to drag out the old narrative of why the fuck do we celebrate George Floyd's death? He was a druggie and committed several crimes, and yet we made a statue in his honor. Hulk Hogan's heart stopped, and George Floyd was murdered by a police officer in cold blood. George Floyd had a knee of a police officer in his neck for minutes, screaming to be released, begging, gasping. We all watched as George Floyd was murdered by a police officer. Republicans and MAGA look surface deep. They can't see anything past their face. They can't understand that George Floyd was not just George Floyd. He was the face of a movement. Black Lives Matter was part of George Floyd's death. He was not the only reason. This is not an isolated event. Black people are systematically persecuted. It's systemic racism. It's baked into everything that this country is. They are killed by police officers on the daily. When a police officer goes into somebody's home and they go to take the pot of water off the stove and they are killed in their home, that is what George Floyd represented. George Floyd was the symbol of that moment in time, the movement. He was a built-up, pent-up rage of everything that has been going on in this country for decades, centuries. So don't be dragging George Floyd in the fact that he had a criminal record. We understand that. He wasn't perfect. We're not claiming George Floyd was a hero. I'm not claiming Hulk Hogan was a hero. He was a racist, MAGA piece of shit, and he's dead. I don't care. But Hulk Hogan was not murdered by a police officer with his knee on his neck. George Floyd was, just like so many people of color, have been persecuted and killed unlawfully by people in their communities, by officers of the law who have sworn to protect their communities. People of color, especially black people, have been killed by police officers. That's the difference. So help me educate Sammy here and let him know what's up and where he went wrong.